Hey, what's up? How you doing, man? It's been a while. I know. I've been gone for like 7 months now. Probably a lot of y'all forgot about me at this point, and I don't blame you at all. Not even 1% of it. And today, I just came with this crazy perception about my whole YouTube thing, which I've been like constantly contemplating about it since I left or went ghost on y'all, and I really wanna say not on the most cliche way, but I'm sorry because man, I had to deal with certain things that I had to catch up. I will give you guys two factors where I feel like it made me, go ghost or disappear from YouTube. So number one, I was burnt out. I've been doing this YouTube thing for like 3, 4 years now, almost 5 now. Your boy been on that grind for like a minute. I've been doing YouTube ever since I got to the States. Let me just go back a couple years ago. So boom, I was born in South of Africa. I was born in a country by the name of Mozambique. So I ended up moving from Mozambique to the States in the year of like 2016. And at the time, I didn't know English as much. I still don't know now, but back then it was zero. Like my English was mainly understanding and writing, but speaking zero completely. I remember vividly that I had a hard time making friends at school, having conversations, connecting with people in general. So I went to a time where I would just be in my room day and night and just trying to come up with the concept of finding joy in my life. I saw this guy at the lunch. He was this dude, tall guy. He's in Vegas now. The guy was playing PUBG Mobile. Yo, what game is that? All curious and all, cause I was into game, and at the time I would play a lot of GTA, a lot of racing games, and all of that. I didn't know much about mobile gaming, so boom, the guy tells me PUBG Mobile, and ever since then we link up. After school, play the game and this and that, and it got to a point where I was so addicted to the game, I wouldn't even understand myself. I would be on the game day and night to the point where my brother tells me like, "Yo, instead of you just being on that game 24/7. What about you start a YouTube channel or continue with the YouTube channel thing?" Because YouTube was a thing before even I came across PUBG. I used to do tech videos actually. I used to do tech videos in Portuguese. Boom, I stopped doing it because I had to focus on learning English. So I get back to, doing YouTube. And I remember vividly, at the start of it, my joy, everything came off of me just doing it. It wasn't based off numbers. It wasn't based off people knowing me. Even the attention part, I wasn't even interested. I was just interested in doing it, which is kind of tricky because looking it back, it looks kind of like you have basically no goals. So, boom. I always knew that if you do something for a while, you get to perfect it, you get to, accomplish goals and all of that. So, fast forward, I had a hard time, in real life, socializing this and that to the point where PUBG and making videos was my scapegoat. It was the one thing that I did for the most part to avoid getting into trouble. All that fitting in type of thing that most teenagers get into, regardless if, you were brought up good or whatever. So boom, I kept on doing the YouTube thing. I'm glad I did it because he provided me a lot of values and a lot of perspective in terms of life in itself. But fast forward, I started realizing that my life was unbalanced due to focusing more on my craft, my career at that point, because it became a hobby and then turned out to become a career or a job, I could say. And I realized that kills the whole purpose of a passion, because it turns a passion into more of a, damn, I didn't make this much this month. Oh, damn, I didn't, you know what I mean? After that, me getting into that transition and realizing that my life is so unbalanced. What can I do to get it balanced? Because my real life, I tell you, I had 2 cars with no driver's license. And also, I had to catch up on getting my citizenship, my, passport and all of that lined up. So I had to literally take a break. Because my driver's license I got it when I did the, I'm still alive video. I don't know if you guys remember because it's been a while. I had a permit, but that permit expired 2 years because of the same thing. YouTube, grind. And then after me getting all those things, right? Another factor that made me not have that passion, the fact that Tencent striked my videos. Two of my videos of me doing a exposing type of video, exposing hackers in the game. Most of you guys probably came across a lot of videos that I did in that formula because, YouTube, if something works, you repeat it. that's the game, you know? So I did that, and then Tencent strike them. If you're not familiar with YouTube, 3 strikes means you're done. Your career, your YouTube thing is done. No more say for you. And me coming to that conclusion where this whole platform could take you out with no explanation or nothing like that. And I'm the type of person where I realized another reason why I was grinding so much, it was ego driven. It was something that I had in mind that if I keep on doing it, I can say I did it. You know what I mean? Me having that much ego pride, I'm deciding that since this doesn't depend on me to say so, let's say losing my channel or anything like that, I might as well focus on different things. So I got into selling cars. I got into real estate with my brother. Thanks to God, everything worked out to the point where he provided me, financial stability, to the point where I had zero stress about how much money was coming in for the month when it came to YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm really grateful for that. Another thing is the fact that the goal was the same, to make up some living at the end of the day. That's the main plan. I mean, the main goal for everybody, I feel like. So me switching up that, I focused, once again, I went on that unbalanced thing. I focused more on what it was working than trying to, come together with my passion. So at one point I realized that, man, sometimes this life, the things that you love the most, they can change at any time. That's one thing I never knew as a teenager. I thought that if I'm into something, I'll be into that thing for a long time. But then once I transitioned from teenager to adult, it made me realize that, passion are just anything else out here. Temporary, Girls are temporary, like everything is temporary in this life. So me having that transition and knowing that, I decided to, try different things. But then I came to the conclusion of, opening my Instagram. And I see a lot of DMs like, yo, where you at? This and that and this. A lot of people concerned about where I'm at, and fast forward, throughout my whole missing journey, I did a TikTok on an account that it wasn't even known as TwoScope. And I see people commenting, this sounds like TwoScope. That right there struck me, and I thought of, damn, actually I didn't know how much of an impact I did online. That's one thing I never had, is the fact that I never looked my YouTube as numbers, or in terms of, oh, I got this much subscribers, or I achieved this much. Because if you guys don't know, nobody that I know in real life knows that I do this. Me having that, oh, this sounds like TwoScope, was like, damn, bro. People actually recognize me even though I've been gone for this long. So it gave me that, motivation to just come back and, check in with you guys and try to, reconnect and all of that. As much as I know that this channel probably not doing good, or probably is dead by now, because with YouTube how it is. If you go down, you're down for a long time, And not only that, the game didn't hit the same. The whole streaming thing didn't hit the same. But right now, my motivation comes based off of having fun and enjoying the whole journey. I don't want to promise much in this video. If you want to see more things or more content, make sure you let me know in the comments, like, yo, post this type of videos, do this, do that, and I'll try it out, And once again, I appreciate everybody that checked up on me on Instagram, on whatever platform you saw me. I even saw tweets of people saying, I hope TwoScope is okay. I mean, I'm like, who uses Twitter, And once again, thank you guys very much for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Have a good time. Enjoy life. It's life is too short to get bogged down, to be discouraged, or you have to keep moving. You have to keep going. Put one foot in front of the other, smile, and just keep on rolling. And that's what really this camp is about.